in impossible conditions and in the midst of their own grief, the women and men of UNRWA have bravely continued their work in whatever way they can. They are the backbone of humanitarian operations in Gaza.
You know, the fighting spirit and pride and courage that served the country so well 4 years ago, helped Joe Biden win, will bring the ticket down this time.
A search of the Trishuli River, some 53 miles west of Kathmandu, was suspended on Friday after efforts by hundreds of rescuers and more than 24 divers yielded no signs of the buses or their missing passengers. A local official said the search would resume on Saturday. Footage released by the Nepalese Armed Police Force showed rescue boats on the water, which appeared brown in colour because of the mud and silt. Authorities said that some passengers survived with only minor injuries, having jumped from the buses before the massive rocks and mud came down the slopes. Landslides and floods triggered by torrential monsoon rains have killed at least 91 people in Nepal since mid-June.
Wall Street's main indexes closed higher on Friday on bets that the U.S. Federal Reserve will cut interest rates in September. Data out Friday showing producer prices were slightly hotter than expected in June did little to change bets that a Fed rate cut would come in September. The report came a day after data showed a surprise fall in U.S. consumer pricing. Marked the start of earnings season, with J.P. Morgan Chase beating second quarter profit expectations. But shares of the world's largest bank dipped more than 1%. Wells Fargo tumbled 6% after the lender missed estimates for quarterly interest income.
This SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket lifted off from Vandenberg Space Force Base in California on Thursday night, carrying a payload of Starlink satellites. But roughly an hour later, the rocket's second stage failed to reignite and deployed its 20 satellites to a shallower orbital path. They will soon re-enter and burn up in Earth's atmosphere. CEO Elon Musk on Friday wrote on X that the attempt to reignite the rocket, quote, resulted in an engine RUD for reasons currently unknown. RUD is an acronym for Rapidly Unscheduled Disassembly that usually means explosion.
Yes.
Break, follows break, follows break. The champion makes the first slip. What a point hard earned by Alcaraz.
Oh, that was an excellent set of tennis in this second men's semi-final here at Wimbledon.
Oh, what a point. So much skill Musetti has. But he's making a name for himself out there.